Hello and welcome to our lesson today. My name is Jason of Kagiko Associates. In today's lesson, we will learn how to file withholding tax in iTax. Withholding tax is tax deducted at source and is subjected to irregular income earners. Various income streams are subjected to withholding tax. These include dividends, interest, royalties, commissions, management and professional fees, etc., etc. Withholding tax is due on the 20th day of the following month. Cap 470 defines payments subject to withholding tax and the rates thereof. This schedule shows different income streams and the rates applicable to resident and non-resident persons. For example, dividend for a resident person, the rate is exempt, and for a non-resident person, the withholding rate is 10%. And then all the other income streams are shown depending on the resident status of each individual. Don't worry about the rates, because the only thing that you need to know is which income stream you're dealing with and the resident status of the person that the tax is being subjected on. In our lesson today, we will learn how to file management or professional fees for a resident person in iTax. So, for a start, you need to be logged in iTax, and once you are logged in, this is the menu that you get. So for you to file withholding tax, you will go to the payments menu. Once you highlight it, you select payment registration, and then once the information of your company is given, then you press next, and then you have this dialog box. What you need to do, you select the appropriate answers to each of these fields. For the tax head, we are dealing with income tax. Withholding tax for management and professional fees falls under the tax head of income tax. Then the tax subhead is income tax withholding. You select it. Then the payment type is self-assessment. Then there are two methods of filing withholding tax, and in this case, in our first example, we will look at how to file withholding tax using web form. So you highlight that option. Then you select the nature of the transaction, and you have different income streams subject to withholding tax. But for this purpose, we are only interested filing of management and professional fees, which are over 24,000. The date of payment to withholdee, you need to select the appropriate date. And in this case, I'm filing withholding tax for management and professional fees paid on 30th of November. Remember, we said that the tax is due on 20th of the following month. Today's date is 13th, so we are still within the filing date. The residential status, I'm a resident person. The PIN of the withholdee here, and then paste it. Then once you enter, the address of the withholdee, the name of the withholdee, and the email of the withholdee are all populated with the necessary information depending on how it's held in KRA's database. The gross amount, you need to fill the gross amount that was paid, and in this case is 31,579 shillings. That is the amount that was paid, and the tax rate already here is indicated as 5%. Depending on what you select here and the residence status, the tax rate is selected. And we can do a different item like dividends, and you see definitely the tax rate has changed. Then we need to add this, confirm that we want to add the details, and then we tick that we agree with the disclaimer, and then select the mode of payment. In this case, I'm going to pay using a check. The receiving bank is going to be Barclays Bank of Kenya, and then you submit. Once you submit, iTax will ask you whether you want to participate in survey. For now, we don't want to participate. We go payment slip. We download the payment slip. and we have our payment slip here. This is the payment slip that we are going to write a check against. The amount is 1,579. Once you write the check, in this area you put your bank, the check number, and the amount. For those who are paying using cash, you'll populate this area with the necessary currency denominations, and then once you take your check to the bank, they'll stamp and endorse that they have received that payment. You receive an email in the registered email showing that KRA has received the payment against that withholding tax. Also, you're supposed to fill the information, your name, your contact number, the date that you're making the payment, and the signature. So thank you so much. That is how you file withholding tax for management and professional fees. Bye bye.